teach you to walk. As he said, mama teach you to suck the nipple. It's a reaction. It's something that's instinct. Oh, it's instinct. Is it not knowledge?
Now, hold on. Ask him. That's a good question. Now, hold on. You know what people tend to do, and I'm even looking at my brothers now, blaming them for letting you off so many times. What is instinct? You gotta always define things, and you still see him go back on himself. What is instinct?
I'll tell you, instinct.
You see that? Instinct. You go, it's over. Because once he defines it, you will see that it's an abstract that actually is physical. That's why we say, give us freedom.
That's what I said.
I mean, if it's not physical, how can I give you? How can I give you if you ain't physical?
Did they ever said language is not an abstract?
It may be instinct to want freedom. It may be instinctive to want freedom. It doesn't mean that that freedom is an object that you can put in a box.
That's what you are saying.
Yeah. Now, you can practice. You can tell yourself you're free.
Yeah.
You may be deluding yourself, but you can be happy in that. Okay, and you can die saying, "I died a free man."
But you can't hold freedom in your hand.
You can't hold it. You can live it.
I agree.
Yes? But instinct.
Just for us to roll on.
Exactly. But if you can't hold freedom in your hand because it's not an item, you can't buy freedom like an item.
It's an idea.
But you can possess freedom.
You can live freedom.
Okay, and
it's a way. It's a way.
A way of living.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an empty space.
Are there physical attributes to that way of living?
There are physical implications to that way of living.
Okay, so it can be so it can be tied to physicality.
The biggest things tied to intangible things. The biggest things start with ideas. The pyramids started with an idea.
So if Adam has a navel or a belly button,
started with an idea in someone's head. They were made real, manifest.
But that's the point.
But it started off as an idea. Freedom, for me, would be working when I want to work, waiting when I want to wait, praying when I want to pray, relaxing when I want to relax, laughing when I want to laugh, dying when I want to die.
Dying when you want to die?
Yeah. In other words, if someone says to me, basically, I'm going to work you to death. For example, that's a bad example,
let me read this. Brother, can I do?
But that's what freedom is.
Can I do myself a favor? Can I do myself a favor? It may not be a favor to you. I'm gonna read from our scripture, which is the Bible. I'm gonna tell you why I'm reading from the Bible.
Which one? The old or the new?
The new. Call it the new.
The new one. Who's it from?
I just said our Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, you're Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now listen to why I'm going to read it. Why I'm going to read it is because that's what we know, not what we think. It's not your philosophy. Don't forget when
everyone throwing their phones with it today.
Anyone bear us witness. Anyone bear us witness. When they invented the IQ test, who was the test based upon?
The white man.
The white man. You understand that? Hold on. Do you hear that?
I hear it. I don't know if I agree with it.
Who invented the IQ test? Was it a white man or black man?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go again. Now hold on.
IQ test is an idea.
Brother, don't preach. Brother, don't preach. Just listen. We're going to ask you again. So think about it here or at home. When they invented the IQ test, who invented it? And what were those criteria they used to substantiate? Was it Eastern culture or Western culture?
Neither.
That's a lie now. That's a lie now.
Shall I tell you how IQ tests work? Okay. IQ tests are necessarily symbolic, right? They're necessarily non-numerical, non-literal, okay? They are based on a person's mental age divided by the actual age, multiplied by 100. If my
mental age. How do you determine someone's mental age? How do you determine?
Give us one question in that
I'm 10 years old.
Give us one question in the IQ test. Give us one question in the IQ test. Just one. Give us one of the questions that you remember in the IQ test.
Visual.
Oh, so that picture with the thing where it says,
let's check.
What do you think this is? A butterfly.
It's an electric bike, you lazy man.
The IQ test is about your connection to objects, like cutlery before.
Okay.
Yeah. Picture.
Visual.
Yeah. So how fast you're able to make connections.
Okay.
So basically,
Is that the whole IQ test or one part?
here's how the IQ test.
They say.
They say.
Okay.
Who's got the highest IQ on the planet?
Who's got the highest IQ on the planet?
Right now.
Anyone want
Nigerian.
No Nigerian. Not Chinese. Not Japanese.
Even though we're meeting them on their own standards. It's on their own standards. Now we're gonna do it the other way in a minute.
Okay.
Now listen. Here we are. I just typed up any website. Yeah.
IQ.
Yeah. I know the phone is a bit funny to see. Whose face is that?
Albert's.
Albert who?
Iron thingy.
Does that look like my grandfather?
No.
But my grandfather has his own quotient.
That's right.
He has his own intelligence quotient.
That's right.
That we understand is our own knowledge. But when we test them on our own knowledge, they come up short.
Like what? Give me an IQ test what you guys would do better than what?
Say again?
Give me an IQ test.
Their
what you guys
IQ
would do
test.
better than IQ.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it.
You already done it better.
Now let me start.
You always do better than IQ.
Let me.
Black people always do better than
That's not true. Check it.
I know it's true. I've done all the research.
Who has the highest IQ? Jews.
Jews. What do you mean Jews? Who's Jews?
Jewish people.
A nation of what? Who's Jewish people? Who are Jewish people?
People who are Jewish who live in Israel and the United States.
People that live in Israel.
No, the ones who live around the world.
But that's not one nation, though.
Ethnically.
You talking about the Polish people?
Yeah, they film that.
You talking about Polish people?
The Khazaris.
Is that what you're talking about? The Polish?
Film that if
Oh,
you
yeah.
can. I know you can Google it. It says, how does it work?
Okay.
How do you find out your IQ test? You take 30 questions. Let's look at the questions if we can get
online IQ test, which isn't the official IQ test.
Well, can we have the non-online one?
No, you can't, because I'm in Mensa. Mensa tests me for IQ. They have a test that they've done for 50 years. I've done the test.
Who's done it? Who did it?
Mensa.
Who's Mensa?
The High IQ Society.
Just who are they? Mensa stands for what?
I don't know what the acronym means.
I'm trying to remember
It's
too.
the High IQ Society. I've
They've
done the IQ test.
They're
You're a member of a
Western.
club, you don't know what they mean.
They're a Western white.
Sounds a bit odd. It's a term for the High IQ Society.
They're a Western power structure, right? Uncle.
So what is your thesis? That we have somehow conspired to make you guys look stupid?
Absolutely.
Not you.
Not you
Not
personally.
you.
Not you. Are you sure? No, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Now they say.
Maybe it is.
Hear this out. They say.
And we still smash.
I'll go somewhere different. They say civilization started where? In Africa.
That's what they say.
Today they say that.
Now listen,
Today they say that.
Okay.
And in Africa,
They say evolution is
now listen, listen, and they say they
Build a pyramid.
They say exactly.
Your people build pyramid. Your people build pyramid.
Never.
Okay. Right.
Your people
Yeah. What
either.
the?
Check this one out. Uncle, there's something you're suffering from. If not two of them. The first one is called Afrophobia. And the second one's called Negrophobia. Those are two diseases you're suffering from at the moment. Until you get the antidote for it, you will be on the same track.
You're the one making the argument that suggests that we're conspired to make you look silly.
Look at this. They say look at the people with some of the highest IQ. You see any black people in there?
That's not really surprising.
Uncle, I didn't put the pictures
Is
up.
that Mr. Bean?
Yeah,
Yes.
Rolex said.
Thank you. So then what does that prove? It tells you that the questions they're being asked are white-based questions.
Have you heard of the 4-digit test on the back of the digit test?
The who?
The 4-digit test on the back of the digit test.
I don't need to. Have you heard about my own test?
Have you got a test?
Give me your
Of
test.
course. Tell me. Let me give you.
test.
And we're gonna go. We're gonna go to simple.
Let me just finish. On the 4-digit
Okay.
test, black people score just as well as white people on the 4.
No. Where were those black people living? Where were they living?
I don't know. Somewhere in
That's the
Africa.
problem. They don't know anything about what they claim.
Right.
Tell us where the black. Listen, when you do a test.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me finish.
I'll let you finish
The
quite
4-digit
well.
test. The 4-digit test is to see when you ask people to repeat back a sequence of digits. So they've tested black people and white people.
I'm not arguing with that, uncle. I'm saying Uncle, hear me out. I beg you. Uncle, I beg you. It's for you to answer
Please be
more.
assured I'm not allowed to finish what I'm saying.
Don't finish.
So the 4-digit test, when they do this test, they find no difference whatsoever between black people and white people. They score exactly the same on the 4-digit test. They then make it more complex by saying, do it in reverse. They do the backward digit test. And then the black people score less than the white people.
Why?
Because
they're forward thinking.
Why do we struggle to repeat things backwards?
Because it requires more intellect.
So that we're not as smart because we can't repeat things backwards. This is what you're saying. This is what you're saying. You heard that?
I'm quoting science to you.
Yeah, 4-digit test. Yeah.
There's a lot of black people smarter than me. Absolutely. There's a lot of black people. But it's all about a distribution.
Yeah. But what he's trying to say is maybe that is based on a flawed test. Maybe that's not equal. You understand? Because maybe white people.
Well, wait. Test that black people would outscore white people.
One second. Maybe white people are good at reciting 4-digit numbers backwards better than everyone else on the planet.
Guys, you're missing the point.
You understand?
You're missing
but
the
that
point.
doesn't mean that they're more intelligent, does it?
You're missing the point.
Does it? Is that what intelligence is?
Intellect is overrated.
We're missing it, but you can't make the point.
Let me
say what I want to say.
introduce
You
another
can't do
point.
that.
Let me say what I want to say.
Oh no, to build a pyramid, what does it require?
You let me down. Are you working for Titans TV?
No.
Okay.
What does it require? Yeah, intellectually to build a pyramid. Is what I'm saying to you.
Mathematics.
Right.
And trigonometry, especially in mathematics.
Right.
Anything else?
Yes.
Don't forget they build them for a reason.
Masonry.
Don't forget they build them for a reason. They're symbolic.
You could say they built it as some kind of chronometer, as some kind of sextant, some kind of
What about celestiometer, astronometer?
Power inductor.
What about spiritometer?
It could be.
It's not could be, it is.
In your opinion.
Not my opinion. It's not for you.
What I'm trying to say to you is...
Sorry,
Where's your evidence to say that the people that built the pyramids are black?
Your people say it. It's your people. It's a weak argument.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Hey, it's a
No, answer that question. So you know what? Yeah, you came across really. Like, I was rooting for you, because you were based on logic, and then no, I don't think you're racist. I don't think you're misinformed.
No,
we're not going there. We're not misinformed.
Black people in Egypt now. Where do the black people come from?
People in Egypt now.
What's invasion?
It's called movement.
What's invasion? What does it matter?
She was not Egyptian.
It's not about listen.
You go from logic, you go from being highly logical, you went from being highly logical to that, you let me down, Uncle.
I want to ask you one question.
I like Uncle White Guy though, he's cool.
What is the validity of
This guy thinks people went to the moon.
Well,
so I'm not even racist.
I don't want you to agree with me. As soon as you start agreeing with me, I get worried.
Okay.
I think I'm saying something wrong.
Do you believe people went to the moon? He agrees with you. Are you worried? Are you worried? He agrees with you. Are you worried? Don't worry. I was.
Wait. You gotta think about it.
Who's this?
Uncle.
Who's this?
Uncle. This book is written by mainly white brethren.
Get your face, Uncle.
Okay. All right, mainly white brethren. And then all of them are Jewish. A lot of Jewish.
The cleverest people. Jews.
Of the University of Tel Aviv. The Universities of Tel Aviv. Yeah? So they talk a lot in the beginning. And it's called
okay, let's look at the photo.
it's called Views of the Biblical World. Yeah? And you know the biblical world always have pyramids. And this is what they look like, Negroes.
Who are these
now,
people?
I'm going to go with your thesis. I'm going to go with your thesis.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you fine with that?
Get him a seat.
We're going to go with your thesis.
You're one of those IQ guys.
Michael, we're going to go with his thesis.
Yeah, we're going to go
and
with
say black people didn't.
Give him a chair.
We're going to say black people didn't build anything.
Brown people, we don't know.
I know. Have a chair. Come
I'm not going to sit in the chair.
Oh, you might need it to lean on.
So you're
Take several seats. Now, do a second take. Uncle said they might be brown people. They're not black anymore. They're brown now.
These people were black.
Say again?
Wait. Can I ask you a question? Do these people look like the people that are in Egypt now?
No. Look at you. Why not? Why not? What do you mean 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 why not?
Show us when.
Ask your question.
No, don't ask a question.
Do you believe in evolution?
No. Don't divert it.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
So hold on.
Hold on.
1 second. Did God create Adam as an Arab, as a black man, or as a Chinese man?
As a black man. Yeah.
As a black man.
Yeah.
You strongly believe this.
No, we know.
No.
We know.
Oh yeah.
We
Let me
know.
see the problem with this. Let me tell you the problem.
No.
Let me tell you the problem with this. Now, nowhere, no tribe in Africa can we find someone named Adam. Right. It's not an African name.
I'm going to disagree with you.
It's interpretation.
Language.
It does not matter whether he was
It matters. It does matter.
Are you leaving? I'm sensing.
Are you running?
You made the claim though.
Let's get serious. These are white people.
That's what I said.
Let's get serious.
Yeah, right.
Let's get serious.
All right.
Let's get serious.
Hold on, wait. Oh my God.
They're all white. They don't look like black.
Where is he?
Uncle, yeah, I can see you right in there.
Alright, let's get serious. Let's get back to it.
So there were black people that did that.
Suggest they might have been Negroes.
That just might be one. Yeah, that's my one example.
We did it. We did everything.
We only bring in one book. All right. You know what? Why we bring
That
books
was
like?
4,000 years ago. So what have you been doing since 4,000?
You better run. You better run. You better run.
This video is going to be called "White Uncle Flees When No Man Chase."
No pursuing. Randy. That book had
The claim.
And this brother needs to be put back on the spot.
come back here.
Now, tell us what you say.
Show me.
Tell us
Present to me.
Let the brother get
Give me
his
your philosophy, your policy.
We're not philosophy.
Give me your truth.
We're giving you
Give me your
knowledge.
truth.
We're giving you
Give me
knowledge.
your knowledge.
Hey, it's getting animated now,
I'm
man.
animated. I'm Walt Disney.
Are you
Pixar.
Are you maybe from Egypt?
Hey, that's my uncle.
It's not.
Well, it's my uncle.
You don't mind.
He is my uncle Aziz.
This one?
Yeah. This one? No, that's my auntie Ethel.
This one.
Hold on a second. What's this? That's your sister.
You can't see
Comedians here.
You can't see any part of the book.
Tell me this person. Listen,
one?
tell me this person at random. What is their name?
Oh, their name.
What do you mean?
We'll call them Aziz for now.
It's Aziz.
Yeah.
It's Aziz tending to the horse.
Is what?
No, Aziz is just one of our brethren looking after business.
Aziz is my brethren and you're my brethren. But
We don't mind. But what we don't like is
Alright, then what are we talking about?
What we don't like IQ. It was the IQ insult.
Because everything here is showing that IQ means nothing.
Regarding Nefertiti, regarding Ramesses, regarding the Sphinx, regarding all our descendants, okay? They were all black.
Okay.
They were dark.
No, they weren't dark. They were black.
Listen.
They're black.
Listen.
Melanated.
Make it black.
I said dark.
No, make it black.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Melanated is the right word.
Melanated, good word. Melanated,
Okay,
very
melanated,
biological, very technical. Okay. What matters this in the big scheme?
Why don't you ask the creator?
I did.
What did he say?
He answered me. He said to me, it matters not.
So why did he make it?
What matters?
Now let's
He made it for a reason.
For a
You
reason.
believe. You believe. You believe. Are you Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay, so you believe. So Sorry. You believe that Allah creates everything with purpose, right?
Absolutely.
So then he created skin color with a purpose, right?
No, hold on a second. He
What?
created everything with purpose.
Exactly.
So
But
why
you're
is
saying
it
it don't
matter for
matter.
the black
Yes,
skin?
he created
Who are you to
tribes.
say why does it matter? And
Yeah.
you believe Allah
Yeah.
made it for a purpose?
But brother, you'll get it. Listen, did he create shoelaces?
No.
Why not? He did. He created everything.
didn't create shoelaces.
Everything that came of us is his. Okay?
Yeah, but we're
Hold on a
saying
second.
why did he
Hold on a
create
second.
black
But
skin?
the point
You've gone from black skin to shoelaces,
yeah,
really?
because the point is.
Are you comparing black people to shoelaces now?
Really?
Now you're
Is
bringing
that how low this goes?
Now,
Yeah, this is
tell me, hey, bring
this
it, bring
is
it, bring
logical
it.
low, man. These are logical low
Now,
things.
now you're.
And why is it always coming from the white person?
Missing,
I don't understand.
Listen.
Why do you want to denigrate the black people?
For a second, you're missing the point.
Can I ask a question?
You're getting lost on intellect.
Yeah.
Intellect is meaningless.
Okay.
No. Intellect is not meaningless. Intellect is not the issue.
In the eyes of God,
It's meaningless.
okay. Intellect
Next.
is meaningless.
Next.
Let me show you some clever people who don't believe in God. What has intellect served them? Nothing.
Okay.
What we're saying
Let
here,
me show. Hold on a
what we're
second.
saying, yeah, you still haven't addressed that your people, whoever's doing
people?
IQ,
What's that mean, right?
I'm saying your people.
Obviously, you don't identify with the black skin. Obviously,
my point.
Yeah, so we
remember.
And we're thinking you're on the other side.
So my point is, all right, we've dispelled the IQ and intelligence because the person measuring intelligence still can't build anything to the level of our ancient ancestors.
How can they measure intelligence when they haven't even defined it?
So there's no point of IQ.
No.
if they didn't
No, there
define
isn't.
it.
So there's no point of
But
IQ.
the point being is, from the guy's mouth himself, yeah, what we're trying to say is IQ is a tool used to disprove or to separate the different human types via what they call intelligence, yeah? So it's like a system, right? So who have they put at the bottom of that system of IQ?
Listen.
Who?
You
You heard it. Come on, bro.
No. You have to say, you say they,
Yeah.
like it's the hidden hand.
Why not?
Right? You say they.
Why not?
You
What's
have
wrong
to
with
be
this?
specific.
What's wrong with
Who are they?
Why?
Because once you
That
understand
sounds
who
like
they are,
Asian
no.
do that.
Once you understand who they are, you understand. Sorry, you understand their purpose. Once you understand who they are, you understand.
I agree
what
with
their
you.
purpose is.
I agree with you. Okay.
Now, what matters? Listen. Okay, when
What do you want me to call them? Shaitan worshippers. Is that better for you?
you can call
Okay,
them.
so they're shaitan worshippers
as long as
and
you know-
consultants of
you
jinn.
can identify
Listen
by
to what
the-
I'm saying to you. I've identified them. Yeah. I've identified them for you, yeah? In something you understand. Shaitan worshippers and consultant of jinn. That's who. So now, what?
So what? What's your question?
You heard what my question was.
No. You
Who
said-
have they put at the bottom of that ladder? On the bottom of that, that chart?
What does it matter?
Oh, bro, you don't want to answer
does,
that
because
because
you keep
What
on
are they?
Come, take back the mic,
They
brother.
are
Take back the
meaningless.
mic.
They are meaningless. God judges
He's being silly,
people.
he's being silly.
God,
He's
in the
lying.
eyes of God, all men are equal except those of greater piety.
Did you say GOD and you're Muslim?
Allah.
I'll just say.
What's your
No.
name? Azizi, what's your name?
Arabic.
Huraibi. Do you
So
know
a white name.
Hold on. Do you know what Afrophobia is? Hold on. Relax.
I get it.
Relax.
I get it.
Calm down. Do you know what Afrophobia is?
I believe I know what you mean by it.
Do you know what Negrophobia is?
I believe I know what you
Do
mean.
you think it's operating on the earth?
Definitely.
This is the problem we have right now. Now, but listen.
What's the cure?
Huh?
So come on, tell me.
Well, the black is the cure.
Jumping.
Yeah.
No.
Black is still the
No,
cure.
no.
Because what it is, listen, brother.
God is the cure.
Sometimes we get tired trying to just explain ourselves to people. You understand? Because they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear. But we're not really interested in other people right now. We're interested in ourselves right now. You understand? But then there's a system on the earth right now called globalization, isn't it? That's right. And the only reason they're bringing globalization is to assimilate the black power and knowledge into their power and knowledge to dissipate our power and knowledge. That's all the reason they say multiculturalism. So they bring us in and they wipe us out. Right. You understand? So we don't want that anymore. That's why, now listen, that's why when the IQ test was built, it wasn't built from our own understanding and background. You couldn't answer anything about black people. But we can answer everything about every other nation. Every black man you meet speaks 2 languages.
Is that so?
What do you mean?
Is that so?
What do you mean is what so?
You said something, you took it as a given.
What's that?
You said that we as black people can answer anything about any nation, but the other nations cannot answer anything about the black
Yeah, I'm
people.
still saying that, yeah.
Based on what?
We can try it.
This is a big talk.
Brother, we're not just hot air talking.
Let's talk.
What we're saying is this. What nation you from, bro? Just hold on, we're not arguing, don't forget.
I am from Eden.
Oh, brother, man, come on. I told you to cut off this convo, man.
No.
I told you, man.
Listen, in my opinion,
Yeah. Where you from, brother?
from Yemen.
Where?
Yemen.
Yemen.
Or Aden, actually.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Fair enough. It wasn't joking.
Oh, I
It
didn't
was
say
serious.
that.
Well, you didn't say it. First say Yemen, so we know. We thought you was just joking it up.
messing about. I know, I gotta make light, you know, just to keep
No, it's all right. We're not fun, innit? We don't like it. Go on.
Brother, listen. Okay. I see the
Put your voice up,
problem.
yeah, please, just a little bit.
I'm not shouting.
No, I understand, but please just try and protect.
Okay, brother, look. I see the problems, okay, that people of color, as Mr.
Hold
Obama
on. What's
said,
that voice about?
That's not Obama voice, people of color. He
Yeah.
says people of color, black people, right? Okay, I see the problems that has happened to them in the world in the past.
Oh, in the past.
And in the present.
Very good,
okay?
very good.
Okay, it's happening. Okay. Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Okay, one second. This is coming from arrogance. It's coming from fear. Okay?
Whose arrogance and whose fear?
Everyone else's.
No. Well, okay, but be a bit more
1 second.
specific so we don't waste time.
Look, listen.
everyone else
You're
is
gonna find racism in the Middle East. 1 second. You're gonna find racism in the West. In Europe, in Russia. You're gonna find in the world. You're gonna find racism.
Brother Aziz, guess what I just did? Guess what I just did 5 minutes ago? Black people, hear me out now. We're gonna stop using the word racism on ourselves because it's sell by date. It's come and gone.
What do you want to call it?
Now it's going to be called Afrophobia and Negrophobia. Say again. Afrophobia and Negrophobia. Now listen. We'll tell you why. Everybody's claiming racism. Right. Now listen. And it's called reverse racism in many countries right now, where they say they're trying to balance the books. What they're really trying to do is get other people to fight those of us who've suffered from it so we don't speak about it anymore. So they say we're all suffering from racism. Reverse racism.
What do they call it?
And,
it's something else racism.
Yeah. Affirmative.
You know what I mean? It's not affirmative.
Positive discrimination.
Positive discrimination.
Okay,
Yeah.
Now listen. We don't want any of that. We don't want it. We just want to be who we are to be able to function how we're supposed to function. Because what usually happens is this. The person who makes the rules becomes your ruler. The person who makes the law becomes a lawyer. We don't want that. We want to be able to make our own rules and our own laws that you can benefit from them. Because at the moment, it's all based off white supremacy. There's nothing in it for black people, even in the religions. The monetary system is not made for black people.
Keep telling people they don't listen.
The World Health Organization is not made for black people. That's why they test on black guinea pigs. When they test on white mice, the greatest they can test on is the black mice. They got to do it, then they come to the black man, finally, before they use the medicines on white man.
Was it the Tuskegee
Of course.
experiment? Yes.
The Tuskegee experiments. Now look, our point is, we're not saying black is hating anyone. No, we're saying we're trying to love ourselves. Listen, just hold on. We're trying to love ourselves the same way everybody else is loving themselves.
That's right.
And we're asking everybody to leave us alone. Why we do it? Don't come in and try and advise us how to do it.
That's right.
Why do we need you?
Can I interject?
You understand? No, don't interject.
We don't need you.
We don't need you. We don't need you.
What you don't realize yet, your children will realize, but you don't,
Which is?
that I am you. You are me, but you don't understand. So you're angry.
No, angry.
You are aggrieved.
Hold on.
Aggrieved, brother.
Hold on.
Aggrieved.
No, look. I can take.
Let me tell you something.
I can take insults.
No, not insult.
Listen to me.
Only
Listen to me.
Only positive advice. Brother, can I say something?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Okay, look. It sounds to me, if I can make an observation,
Go on.
you're a big man, big shoulders, you can take it, right? It sounds to me like you're aggrieved. If I may be wrong, yeah? Okay,
Just go on.
You sound to me like you're aggrieved. Okay? You sound to me like people have been putting you down, you're nothing, you do this, you do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, okay? And you're saying, yes I can.
I like this guy's animated.
Okay, one second. And I understand that. Yeah. I would do exactly the same if I was in your position. But let me give you some advice.
Are you why are you not? Wait. Why are you not in our position? Why are you not in our position? I thought you said we are the same.
I thought he said that 5 minutes ago.
Two twin brothers. Two twin brothers, okay, born of the same womb, can find themselves in different situations based on their choices that they make.
Yeah, but it's not based on how they look.
Yeah, no,
Because if it's based on how they look, they get the same scenario, right?
Listen. There's gonna come a time in your life, when you have to stop making excuses. Let me finish. Let me finish and start building pyramids again. All right? Build pyramids again. You think I'm joking?
Hold on, we like the line.
One second. Listen.
We like the line.
Don't say to the other man, leave me while I build my pyramid.
Why not?
Yes. No.
Hold him there, Michael. Hold him there. Are you now admitting that we built the pyramid?
Lock the doors.
Why not?
You see now? You see how he's gone back on himself now?
No. I'm saying you're making assumptions. It's on the book. I'm not saying. Listen.
You're not saying what?
I'm saying you're making assumptions.
You say you don't believe we did build the pyramid?
It doesn't matter what I believe.
No, you say you don't know.
I wasn't there.
And we know you weren't there, but so were you not there when dinosaurs roamed the earth? Yeah. But you believe that in some shape or form they will fight the Christmas and Prophet Muhammad. You believe it, but you weren't there. You weren't there, but you believe that.
I don't know what colour the dinosaurs were. Who? The colour of the dinosaurs. They could have been pink and yellow.
Dinosaur named Sunday. What the hell are you talking about?
Now listen.
Listen. If you want the world to say, what are they doing? All right? Stop building. Don't talk about it.
Guess what, brother? Guess what?
Can I say one thing? Would they ever let us do that?
Exactly. That's the main question, bro.
Okay, we in Hyde Park. Me and my brothers want to build a pyramid right over there.
Brothers understand.
Right? We start planning, we start thinking. You come and say, what are you lot doing?
This
is our problem.
If you come to build,
you understand?
If you come to build,
privacy is our problem.
If you come to build on my land,
yes,
I'm having you.
Hey,
right? I'm taking you out. It's my land.
You just been threatened. He's just threatened to shoot you.
Listen.
He's just been threatened to shoot you.
Be realistic. Get some land.
And some of the
Get some land.
Work again. Listen, club together. Buy some land.
You cannot do that in the enemy's land.
Let's get some land.
You cannot do that in the enemy's land.
God's land spans the earth.
I want to go home.
Can we go to Yemen?
Can you pay for my
Can we have
ticket to
Yemen?
go home?
Not for free, brother.
Why?
You've got to earn it.
Can we have Yemen, please?
Look, Yemen, the real Yemen is our land. And you know that.
Welcome.
That's why it's called Yemen.
Yemen.
No. What we say right now?
God's earth.
We know about this.
Listen, you're not gonna listen. No one's gonna give you permission to do anything. No one's gonna give you their land.
Guess what? Guess why we have a problem? And I don't normally use that. I don't normally use that. Yeah. But guess why we have an uphill task? Because have you ever seen a boxing match where the gentle giant in the match is just doing his job? But they gotta come in one by one. But he knocks them out. Each one come in, and then they just realize we're not gonna take him down coming in one by one. We need to what? Gang up on him all at the same time. Hold on. That's what the whole earth is doing on blacks. Listen. That's what they're doing on us. They can't come one by one. So we can go in our history. Every time we try to rebuild, they come on us. That's why you see us in. Listen, brother. No, I'm not. You're not the converted. Where do you live? Where do you live?
In the Middle East.
Well, listen, hold on.
Do we have our leaders?
Brother, can you hold on? Welcome to the Gavi.
You said if I came to Yemen and I bought a piece of land and I start building,
they won't let you. Guess what? Guess what, brother?
You said you're going to shoot.
Brother.
that's a perfect example.
Brother Michael, listen to this. Listen, brother Aziz, listen to this. Listen this. Yemen right now, listen. Brother, you can talk or we talk, one by one and list. Yemen right now is one of the most destroyed by war places on the face of the earth, even though they've got the most poverty as well. But you start to wonder, why? Why is China, America, Russia building bases on that tiny, impoverished piece of land, which links into Somalia and Ethiopia? Because that's the point of creation. But who is the man who owned the place at the point of creation? It's the black man. But who is in the land they call Yemen today? It's the yellow man. Now, they keep coming to chase us into the sea. They keep coming to chase us into the jungle. Listen, bro, China is in Africa right now. Are we lying?
So I'm a yellow man, right?
Brother, come on. We're getting past the jokes. We're getting past the jokes. You said you're our brother, don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
When I go home to Nigeria, listen. When I go home to Nigeria, what name do they call me? Yellow man. I'm yellow man. So don't get offended.
I'm not offended. You don't.
So let me. What's the point?
Okay, thank you. Okay, listen. Where did the yellow man come from? The moon?
Just talk the point, bro.
The point is he came from the same father.
Well, why are you now? Listen.
If you're going to check out the yellow man.
Now then, listen to me, brother.
He's your son. He's your cousin. He's your brother.
Now listen, brother Aziz. If we are the same man, why did you stand over there telling us this is what you must do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you're with us.
Exactly.
What are we gonna do, brother?
I tell you. You're complaining, okay?
Who is the you complaining? I thought it's we.
I had to talk to you.
I thought you said it's we together.
We, man.
You're the one complaining.
Me's the one complaining. So we shouldn't
I
complain.
know how things are.
What are we complaining
I understand how things are.
Or how are things?
I'm telling you.
No, we know. How are things?
Things are not that good.
For
the world. You think
Let's roll the thing. Listen, let's roll the thing. Let's roll it.
You don't understand.
Let's take the countries alphabetically. Andorra. Or maybe Andorra is too far down. Every country you go on the face of the earth, the black is at the social, economic, at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder. Every nation. Now listen. Now, you're asking me why? We know why. It's Afrophobia and negrophobia. Now listen.
Why is it? Wait, sorry.
That's why.
Why is it?
Well, tell us why.
Because there's no cohesion. There's no. Where are the black radio stations? Where are the black newspapers? Where are the black?
You're jumping the horse here.
Trying to fix the horse.
Brother Aziz.
One extra.
Brother Aziz.
Bring on.
Brother Aziz. Let's race up into.
We got BT.
Let's race up into. Listen. Let's race up into Gaza Strip. Let's just travel to Gaza Strip real quick. Yeah? Inside the Gaza Strip, can they be allowed to build a radio station? Are they allowed to be building one? Why aren't they? Now, are they allowed? Are their children, listen, are their children allowed to be building schools? Now, who owns the land, but who controls the land? Well, if you know, guess who used to own that land?
The black man.
The black man owned that land. Now listen. No. We'll give you the history, brother.
How far did it go? What's the Greater Africa?
Say again?
What's the Greater Africa map?
What do you mean, Greater Africa map?
You said
Say again?
You said black man on the Palestinian land.
Yeah.
And the Middle East.
Everything.
And India. And Russia. As far as Russia, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you've heard that, but yeah. Look. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. You know something? I was black in the black man. Who knows?
Why are you saying wait.
Let's go to the Quran. Can we go on the Quran quickly on this one? In the beginning.
It's not color. It's not color. You're not listening, brother. Brother Aziz, you're not listening. You don't even listen to yourself. Listen, brother, listen.
You just so when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made Adam from specific. He's got to be specific. What did he say? Did he say clay? Or did he say black clay?
There you go. So what color must he be?
And do you know what
Huh?
Do you know when it lightened?
When it lightened. We know when it lightened.
No.
When they whitewashed it.
1 second.
When they whitewashed it is when it lightened. We know all about that.
So what's the analogy to the angel? He said
That black. Okay, wait. That black clay they must bow down to.
No, wrong.
The creation of the black clay. Wrong.
I'll tell you. He molded Adam in a shape. Okay? It was sonorous. It was
Black clay. No, not maybe. Black.
I don't maybe.
No.
You don't care because you're white, isn't it? You don't care because you're white.
Black like this, or black like no black.
What black is?
Let me finish.
Since he's out there in the blackness.
When he made it, it sat there for 4 days. He did not say to the angel, bow down. Only after he breathed his soul into it, he breathed his soul into it, and his soul descended through his body parts.
Get to the point, brother.
I need a chair.
Where's the light bit?
So you're saying they become a light-skinned man?
So we lightened him. God bleached him. So he started off dark. He started off dark, and then God's light made him lighter. Wait. He started off dark, and then God's light made him lighter.
That's not what he called it.
Black clay.
And then he molded him.
Molded the black.
Okay, and what colour was it? When you molded it, what colour was it? Black clay, yeah?
Yes, then he
and then on the dark clay, yeah? And then God blew his breath inside of him, breathed his soul into him, and that lightened the clay.
So God is white. So God is white.
In your interpretation.
So God is white, isn't it?
No,
what happened then?
That's not in the Quran.
What happened then?
That's not in the Quran.
God's lightened the clay.
Come on, just make your conclusion.
The light.
Just make your conclusion. We're gonna let it go. How about that?
We're gonna let it go, man.
We're gonna let it go.
You wanna build, bro?
My gift to you. Build a pyramid.
No, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
A modern day example. A modern day
Anyway, look, on the Chinese channel.
Make something.
Listen, we give you an advice too. When you get back home, tell them to stop being Afrophobic and negrophobic.
He's gonna tell them. They're gonna tell them, though.
They won't understand. They won't understand.
係嘅，做我呢一行有時真係連朋友都幾難相信。佢哋信嘅，我打會靜，坐喺度我覺得好舒服。
All black, man, I'm thinking money bad. I was broke, but I'm talking about the past. Man, my mama never worried about no cash. Got my girl in my city on my back. All these niggas with opinions in my head. When I was fucked up, was you even there? Man, shout out to my nigga, feel the mess. Does it even matter? Do I even fucking care? My nigga Dolan told me that it's going down. Every time we in your motherfucking town, Cali, tell them niggas we the best. In the Wraith, then we headed to the jet. Hold up, straight up. This shit get stressful, I'm just trying to stay up. Hell yeah. They hate us. Don't give us no congratulations. On my way up, we way up. I'm screaming, fuck them all, make them pay us. Money. Hell yeah. They hate us. us, they hate us. Don't give us no congratulations, no congratulations. My nigga asked me if I had a good day. Stack some paper, then I put some in my safe. Got your girl on the water out in deep. Backstroking, bitch, we the new wave. Niggas said I wouldn't make it, look at them. Look at them niggas. Pour champagne on the old, we some pimps. Like, hold up, straight up, they hate us, we way up. Don't give us no congratulations, no congratulations. Yeah. Straight up. This shit gets stressful, I'm just trying to stay up. Hell yeah. They hate us. Don't give us no congratulations, no congratulations. On my way up, we way up. I'm screaming, fuck them all, make them pay us. Money, yeah. They hate us. Don't give us no congratulations, no congratulations. I feel like I'm too real. I ain't doing niggas no more favors. I feel like I'm too real. They be smiling, but you know they hating. Me and my niggas, we be laughing. We go so hard, that ain't no understatement. I feel like I'm too real. Yeah, I ain't doing niggas no more favors. Yeah. Hey, straight from the jet, and I'm headed to the jet. Man, I'm headed to a check. Man, I just got a trip. Man, you looking at a vet. Man, you looking at the best. Steph Curry on my shooter when they aim it so net. You say you been getting money, man, you lying, yeah, you lying. From all the S for 7-5, you ain't Brian, you ain't Brian. Man, my bitch came with a crew, and they all got. My niggas say just do what you do. Get in hoes, I ain't mad at you. I'm so fucking high, I'm in a whole nother latitude. She gon' bust it open, I'ma show you what the cash you do. Wheels offset, not the range, but the vet. Me and my team, what you mean? Man, I'm taking off. I feel like I'm too real. I ain't doing niggas no more favors. I feel like I'm too real. They be smiling, but you know they hating. Me and my niggas, we be laughing. We go so hard, that ain't no understatement. I feel like I'm too real. Yeah, I ain't doing niggas no more favors. Yeah. Bad bitch with me, she the one I'm gon' keep. Fly from her head to feet, eyebrows on fleek. Yeah, skin like caramel. Niggas telling fairy tale. Don't worry about me, you know me, I'm doing very well. I been by myself, making stats by my lonely. Now these niggas acting like we squad, you don't know me. I been flying on these niggas, jigging me some aviators. Man, I swear to God, I ain't doing these niggas. I feel like I'm too real. I ain't doing niggas no more favors. I feel like I'm too real. They be smiling, but you know they hating. Me and my niggas, we be laughing. We go so hard, that ain't no understatement. I feel like I'm too real. Yeah, I ain't doing niggas no more favors. Yeah, I feel like I'm too real. I ain't doing niggas no more favors. I feel like I'm too real.